Y'all, don't spend this much money on a bag, okay? Just don't even do it. I think I spent over like, do you think that we would want these bags as much as we do if the hype wasn't where it is? Hi babes, and welcome back to my channel. So for those of you new here, hi, my name is Imana, and today we are going to be talking about our first big girl purchase. I was intrigued by this by watching someone unbox their very first Louis Vuitton on TikTok, and I was like, ooh, like I haven't really talked about like my first big girl purchase, why I bought it, and all that other stuff. I kind of talk about it on Instagram, but not so much on YouTube. So I just kind of wanted to do that. And then I also asked a question on Instagram asking you guys, what was your first like luxury bag or any bag that's important to you? It can be Coach, it can be Kate Spade, it can be Dooney & Burke, it can be whatever the heck that you want it to be, whatever was important to you. What was your first luxury purchase? But before we get into the video, I want to go ahead and do my subby shout out. I want to say 3 or 4 subby shout outs. I have 4. And so the first one is going to Ronisha Rudolph Meadows. Hey hun, how are you? The second one is going out to Kayla M. Girl, your comment made me laugh. She said, this video is so nice after having a long day with my students stressing me out. Honey, I hope that you had some wine while you were watching that video, or some tea, some cheesecake, something to relax your mind, okay? Because I can only imagine. The third one goes out to I am so sorry. Baby, it's gonna be right here. I am so sorry. And then the last one goes out to Life with Chrissy. And if you do see your name, definitely message me on Instagram and send me a voice memo of how you pronounce it so that I can pronounce it correctly in another video. So please do that if you see this video, because I want to be able to pronounce it. I just want to be able to enunciate it correctly. But those are the 4 subby shout outs. So thank you babes so much for commenting. Thank you for supporting. I really do appreciate it, just like so many of you others. But if you haven't already, then definitely go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the family. I think I'm going to be doing like a lot of little Friday lunch talks over here because I think it's really fun and I think that you guys enjoy it. So definitely join the family. But if you're anyone who's like me, it typically takes me about 2 or 3 videos to go ahead and subscribe to someone's channel. So I'll have video here for you, and right here for you. And after you watch 1 or all 3 of those videos, hopefully you will go ahead and subscribe and join the family. So now without further ado, because I don't have that much time, let's just go ahead and get into this video, okay? So, like I said, the reason why I wanted to do this was because I saw someone unboxing their first Louis Vuitton Neverful. I think it was in like the black empreinte leather bag. She was in law school and she said, you know, I just wanted to treat myself. And I was like, that is so sweet. So then I was just kind of like, you know, like what prompts people to buy these big name luxury bags for like occasions or birthdays or whatever? And so some of you babes definitely commented back. So I was asking you, what was your first luxury purchase and why did you get it? So I saw a lot of Neverfuls, I saw a lot of Alma-BBs, I saw a lot of Speedies in size 25, 30, and some in 35. I saw Kate Spade bags, I saw Coach, I saw Dooney & Burke. A lot of people were saying, you know, they got it for a high school graduation, or it was a birthday gift, or it was like a push gift, you know, like a pregnancy push gift. Or some people just said, I just said to myself, why not have it? So I bought it. And you know what? I'm trying to have pockets like you, okay? Some people just said, you know, they got some bags because it was just different. Some people said, what did they say? I'm like scrolling down. A lot of people were telling me what it was that they got. Some people, somebody said that Cartier was their first love ring for their anniversary. That's so sweet that was gifted to you. Someone said that they were planning on getting something this year for their 24th birthday, but they don't know what to get yet. Baby, if you do get a Neverfull, get the Neverfull MM, because I'm gonna show you guys and kind of talk about my bag in a minute. Honey, I got the biggest one and I'm just like, why? But we'll talk about that later. Somebody else said that it was a college graduation gift. Somebody said they got the Speedy 30 because they felt obligated to have a trendy bag. So, and that's actually a real thing, you know, that's part of the reason as to why I have one of the bags that I have, because I just felt like I had to have it. So there were a lot of different comments in here. So thank you guys so much to everyone who like commented on that. And if you didn't see that poll, then definitely comment in the comment section down below. What was your first luxury purchase and why did you get it? So here is my first baby. I feel like you guys have seen it a lot. Look at this. Look at this. Spent all this money on this doggone bag. I'm pretty sure that it will come off, but we're just gonna turn it around, okay? So here is my first bag. I did get the Louis Vuitton Neverful in GM size demier. Oh wow, I have something on both sides. Y'all, don't spend this much money on a bag, okay? Just don't even do it. I think I spent over like $1,600 on this bag. Don't do it, okay? I honestly think that these white marks came from putting my bag in my closet. This is not the first time that something has gotten on this bag. And every time I look at it, I'm just like, you know, I probably wouldn't be that mad if I didn't drop over $1,600 on it, but whatever. This was the bag that I got. And so I bought this bag because it was my 23rd birthday. I had just graduated from college that year. I had my first big girl job. I'm still at that job. And so I just felt that I wanted to like reward myself. Now, what's so crazy is years ago when I was in high school, I had told my aunt that I wanted like the Speedy. And I think I wanted it in like the monogram, which I have now. And I want to say that that bag wasn't even $1,000 then. I want to say maybe it was like $800 or something like that when I was in high school, somewhere around there. It wasn't $1,000. And I ended up paying like, I would say like $1,200, something like that, I think, for that bag or whatever. But, you know, I bought this bag because I was like, ooh, I see a lot of women in corporate carrying it, and so I just have to get one. Pretty much kind of like what some of you ladies had said, you know, it was a trendy bag, everyone had one, so I just felt like I had to get one. So I'm just wondering, like, for those of you who did say Coach and like Kate Spade and Michael Kors, like, don't feel bad about that. When I was in college, that's all I was carrying was Kate Spade bags. Like, I have so many Kate Spade bags and I love them to death, okay? Like, really love those bags. None of them don't have nothing like this on them, and if it does, it can easily come out. So if Kate Spade was your first luxury bag, own it and rock it, honey. Like, we're here for it. So what I guess like I wanted to talk about was like women thinking that like once we reach a certain status or whatever, it's like, okay, I have to have like this Louis Vuitton bag. And it's like a bag that everybody has, or it's like, you know, I have to have the Neverfull, or I have to have the Speedy, or I have to have the Alma BB or whatever. So it's like, do you think that we would want these bags as much as we do if the hype wasn't where it is? Honestly, I don't know if we would. And I'm just gonna speak for me, because there are a lot of bag like websites and brands and whatnot on Instagram, and they have super cute bags, but you don't really hear people raving about them. And so it was kind of like the Saturday House bag, like you fake like this Birkin bag or whatever. So when I saw that bag, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to have that bag. And it was like literally as soon as that account blew up, the bag prices went up, the availability went up. Typically she releases the bags once a month. Y'all, I hadn't seen her release since she did a little she kind of like opened it up and it was kind of like a free-for-all, any and everybody could just get one or whatever, until I guess they sold out or whatever. But I have not seen her do like a monthly release or anything. Don't know when it's coming back. Honestly, I don't think that she's gonna do another release until like around the holidays, which will probably be in like October, November, somewhere around there, so that people can have it by Christmas time. But that is a bag that like I really wanted, but you didn't really see a lot of like people raving about it and stuff. So when I think of like Louis Vuitton and I think of, you know, Gucci or whatever, I'm just thinking like, would we want these as much as we do if we didn't see them as luxury? Because there's a lot of other luxury bags, like a lot of bags use the same type of leather. So for example, your Chanel bags with your Tory Burch bags, those Tory Burch Fleming bags, it's the same calf skin leather as your Chanel bags, but yet those Chanel bags are worth $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, and Tory Burch is like less than $600. Which brings me to my next thing. So I was also on TikTok, and I saw this other girl, her account is now private, but she was showing a Chanel bag that she had, and I think it was like maybe somewhere between $5,000 and $7,000. And somebody in her comment section was like, okay, but do you have a house? Like, do you own anything? And so here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Like, y'all, as much as we feel like we are entitled to know what people own and don't own, like it's honestly none of our business. But she kind of clapped back and was like, you know, it really doesn't matter what I own. Like, this is my money and I can spend it however I want. Now, my opinion on that is, if people have a lot of like luxury things, but they don't actually have anything to their name, like a car, a house, no debt or whatever, for me, I'm like, I would rather invest my money in property and in something that's mine. So currently, like y'all know, I'm in an apartment. I actually hate living in an apartment because all of my money is literally going down the drain. I don't own it. It's not mine, nothing like that. So I could not see myself buying multiple $1,000 bags knowing that like the only thing that I have in my name is my car and I still owe money on that. So it's not even like my car is paid off, you know? So like, what are you guys' thoughts on that? And this is like a safe space, so please nobody be like disrespectful in the comments. If you disagree with somebody, like respectfully disagree, I don't know, put like a smile at the end of the message or something. But like, do you think that it's okay for people to have bags that are worth thousands of dollars and like nothing to their name? And this is also me just wondering, because I know that there are like some women on here that are a little bit older than me. So like, you know, give me a little bit of knowledge and, you know, just kind of like share your experience with that. Like, what is your advice? I am 24 years old. Do you think that I should be out here spending my money over $1,600 on these bags, or should we be like saving it up until we get like a house or something like that? Or, you know, just kind of having like something in our name. Should we at least have one thing in our name before we start like splurging on like these big expensive bags? Or does it even matter? I think for me, when I was in college, and if you do know someone who's in college or about to graduate high school, definitely send this video over to them so that they can get a little bit of perspective, and also probably read in the comments just from other people's perspectives and stuff like that. But I know that when I was in college, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm graduating, I'm buying me a bag, I'm getting me an Infiniti G37, I'm gonna live in like a really nice apartment in Atlanta, da da da. Y'all, I graduated and it took me some months to get my Louis Vuitton bag. Like, even though I have a big girl job and I bought a big girl bag, it also took some saving and some, you know, some no spend binges to get to what I have and stuff like that. So it's like, just because you work at some big corporation doesn't mean that you're gonna like automatically start making like six figures or like in the high, you know, 70s, 80s, 90s. Some people may, but I can tell you right now, I didn't come out making 70, 80, 90K, okay? Six figures, that just wasn't my story. So it's like, when you come out and you see all these women with like these Louis Vuitton bags and stuff like that, don't feel pressured to run and go get that bag just because you graduated or whatever. It's okay to save up a little bit of money and to wait and to really figure out what it is that you want. So there was somebody who was saying they were turning 24 and they're like, you know, I don't know which bag I want. If you want to get a Neverful, because it is like a it bag, a big girl bag, you know, it's what a lot of people buy, I would say, honey, go for it, okay? They have been sold out for a while, so hopefully you will be able to grab one, but go for it. I would suggest getting the MM. I think that if I could do anything differently, I would definitely get the MM. This bag is more like a travel bag, and I just cannot believe that I spent this much money on a travel bag. You know, like I could have gone to TJ Maxx or somewhere else and gotten a different bag, but the Neverful MM that I do have that like is personalized, I really, really like that bag. That is more of like an everyday bag. I can get my cost per use out of that bag. I can still fit a decent amount of stuff in that bag. This bag, baby, is too big. I actually went on like a girl staycation. I took this bag, y'all, so my phone died. So I did go have me a little bit of lunch. But yeah, so I took this on like my girl staycation trip. And then I forgot like some of my other smaller bags and I ended up having to carry this one and it was not an enjoyable experience. I did post a picture, so maybe I'll like insert it right here. It probably doesn't look that bad, but to me, I was like, this is way too big. So yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video. Just kind of like, you know, my first big girl bag and whatnot, and like telling you guys why I got this bag, and then of course just wanting you guys to kind of like share why you got your bags and stuff. So if you are someone who is thinking about getting your first big girl bag, I hope that this video has helped. I hope that, you know, the comments have probably helped you kind of like steer you in a direction on, for one, Is your big girl bag going to be a Louis Vuitton bag, or is it going to be a Kate Spade, or is it going to be a Tory Burch? Tory Burch bags are really, really cute. I am still waiting on them to have like their site-wide sale. I know that it's coming. I just don't know when yet, but I know that it's coming so that I can get like my it bag, which is the black Fleming bag. But yeah, so if you don't have your big girl bag yet, definitely comment in the comment section down below. What is your dream big girl bag or whatever? I actually need to start. I think I've started thinking about my birthday bag for this year. I have it in mind. I haven't actually gone to a store to even see if they have it. So I should probably start to do that. But yeah, other than that, babes, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little lunchtime conversation. And I hope that you have like a wonderful Friday. And I will see you, babes, on Sunday. Bye.